What is good? So, I've not talked a lot about nutrition, right? Now, I'm going to talk about the mindset towards nutrition because it is important. And I feel like too many people are out here eating like infants with no real understanding of, well, the real fact that you're not supposed to really enjoy everything you eat, right? If you're eating something purely for fuel, because it's going to help your muscles and general body function properly, your brain function not only well, but at a high level for performance. But also it's not going to leave you feeling like a bag of shit after. So what we have in the modern day is too many people that have got way too used to these highly palatable foods that, yes, taste amazing, but ultimately cause your mind to feel lethargic and slow and sluggish, but also your body to, well, feel the exact same way. Now, nobody can eat perfectly all the time. I don't eat perfectly all the time. I'm the first to put my hand up and admit that, right? But you can't expect to go through life enjoying absolutely everything you eat, but ultimately being and feeling incredibly healthy. Now, does that mean you're not going to like what you eat? Absolutely not. But when you have so many foods that taste so good that you've forgotten what it's even like for a food to taste average, then that's a problem. I never eat any, none of the meals I make I don't like. I like everything I make. Some of them taste way better than others, but I've got certain healthy meals that taste incredible and some that I eat just because I know they're good for me. And I think a lot of the problem comes from people being way too used to eating highly palatable and, well, overstimulating food. So when you eat a chocolate bar, your dopamine shoots through the roof, goes, holy shit, I want more of that. And it just goes on the hunt for more, right? When you eat an apple, you don't instantly go, oh, I want another apple. No, after an apple, you're quite satiated. You're quite content with what you've just eaten. You actually feel energized as well. If I feel a bit lethargic middle of the afternoon, instead of grabbing a coffee, I usually go for an apple. An apple is quite a good midday snack. Just gives you a wee boost of energy. If I had a chocolate bar, again, I'd be snoozing 5 minutes later. But in saying that, if I was on my way to the gym and I needed some quick, easy carbs to fuel my session, I would go for 2 Squares bars over an apple, because an apple is going to leave me a bit gassy for an hour, right? Whereas the Squares bar is just going to go straight in, through the gob, straight to the stomach, and straight to the muscles, and then I'm going to be sound. So, what am I trying to say? It's important to eat foods that you like. Yes. It's important to eat foods that you need. Yes. But most importantly, you can't get too used to these highly palatable foods all the time. So if you're eating something that comes out of the oven, comes out of the microwave, or comes out of the air fryer every night, then you probably need to have a wee think about where you're getting all your food from. All right? Because ultimately, the longer you carry on down that path of palatable food, you could say, then the harder it's going to be to snatch back. And Good food can be a nice steak, can be some nice mince with taco seasoning through it with some rice, or it can be a bit of Greek yogurt with some blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, a date, with some granola and honey. Like that is one of the best. I have that every day. That is like one of my go-tos, and it tastes like a dessert if you do it properly. It's amazing. I gave it to my brother one time, and he was like, "Holy shit, where did you get this from?" I was like, "Mate, I'm a wizard." All right. He knows that anyway. But point being, there's ways to make healthy food enjoyable, but there's also a certain level of maturity that comes alongside eating well. You're not going to enjoy every meal so intensely that it's flushing your dopamine around you like TikTok for 3 hours. But at the same time, you need to take responsibility in maturing your palate. There we go. That's the way to finish. All right. Make sure you're eating plenty of protein, some good quality carbs, as well as some processed carbs, right? If you want to go to the gym, have a wee Squares bar or even a bit of chocolate cake, it's fine. A wee bit of banana loaf, that's fine. Just have it before you go to the gym so you're burning all the carbs and you're fueling the muscles for the gym, rather than eat a whole cake at night and feel like a bag of shit after. All right. So, if you want some more guidance and advice on this, I've just released the Ultimate Performance Playbook, going over mindset, nutrition, training, everything. I'll leave the link in the bio below. But in general, just sharpen up the diet, mature your palate, and don't get too used to palatable foods, all right? You got to enjoy them, but you got to have them in moderation too. Peace.